We are live. Welcome everybody for this weekly recap of the Web3 news. I'm Julian, and on In the Blogs, I help you to become a Web3 expert. And if you are new here on the channel, first check out my masterclass on how to become a Web3 developer before the next bull market. Right now is the best time to get in the market. I just posted the link to my free masterclass in the chat. So hi everybody in the chat. We have Enkid, we have YYYD here. So we are going to start by covering the market. So this week was a bad week. Ether and Bitcoin are down, and there was a big sudden drop this week, and that's because of bad news on a crypto bank called Silvergate. And we are going to cover this right now. And actually, as I'm speaking, there is a big drop as well, but I don't know why this is happening. So first, let's focus on Silverbank and what happened here. So first, what is Silverbank? So Silverbank is the bank for a lot of crypto businesses that tend to have problems with traditional bank, let's say, and which is basically a lot of crypto companies in the space. And Silvergate customers had access to what is called the Silverbank exchange network. That's a 24/7 network for transfers between Silvergate customers. So and at the peak of the bull market in 2021, the transactions on this network were huge. We were talking at the peak of $400 billion. So Silvergate is really a huge player in crypto. But things started to go south last year. So at the end of 2022, a lot of customers started to leave Silvergate after the FTX drama. There were $8 billion in customer that left Silverbank, and that was a huge chunk of the asset. That was the majority of the asset. So some people started to have some fear whether or not Silvergate might be the next domino that goes down after the FTX drama. And on March 2nd, there was a big problem with Silvergate. Basically, they filed a report to the SEC saying that they need 2 more weeks before they can submit the annual report, which is a very important document. And so that made a lot of crypto companies really uncomfortable with them. And so a lot of crypto companies ended their business relationship with Silverbank, including Coinbase, Paxos, which is the issuer of BUSD, and Circle, which is the issuer of USDC. And following this, the stock of Silverbank collapsed. And so that triggered the bear market of this week. And that's part of a wider problem of debanking. So recently we had Binance that stopped the USD wire transfers. A couple of days ago, we had Dapper that stopped ACH withdrawal. So clearly, right now, there is a general offensive against crypto by traditional finance. And so, yeah, that's the latest episode. So that's why the market tanked this week. So next, some news about the SEC that targeted, there was a rumor originating actually from East Denver that said that Lido Finance would be the next one to be targeted by the SEC, because the SEC is against any entity that allows staking. And that's quite significant because Lido Finance is a really big player for the staking of Ethereum, of Ether. That's actually the biggest service that is used for staking Ether. So far, the SEC only went for centralized actor that provided staking services, but now for the first time, they might go after a DeFi protocol, and that's quite unusual. So Lido Finance declined the rumors. That's just a rumor right now, but it also declined to provide more comments after they were contacted by CoinDesk. So this episode, this story is ongoing. We will probably have some follow-up. So Next, we have some news about account abstraction. Account abstraction. I'm gonna make it, which is ERC 4337, and that's a really big news. But because it was East Denver this week, it went a bit unnoticed. But we need to focus. We need to mention it because that's a very very important update. So that was deployed to mainnet and Optimism. That's an application level ERC. This is not a protocol level change, so that's why it was easier to update it. Practically, it was just a smart contract that was deployed to Ethereum, and this will allow for a better user experience for wallet. So basically, what it will allow is it will allow a decentralized fee market for user operation going into smart contract wallets. And it will be possible basically for someone to submit an operation. So the person who pay for the transaction can be different from the person who sent the transaction. So the sender and the payer can be two different addresses, which wasn't possible before. And so it will make it easier for users to recover the crypto if they lose the private key of the external address. So that's going to allow way better user experience on wallets. And yeah, so that was big important update. Then we have some news coming from Optimism. So there is a new proposal to to allow a user to boost the speed of a transaction up to 0.5 seconds. And it's very good news for people who do MEV and flash on arbitrage, because basically you can bribe the network to be included faster. Next, some news about the next Defcon. So the next Defcon 7, will be in Southeast Asia. It has been decided, but the city hasn't been decided yet. And so you can vote for the city that you want by posting on their forum. And of course, me who is in Taipei, I hope it is going to be in Taipei. Taipei is amazing. I think Taipei deserves to be the next city that hosts Defcon. Then we have some news from Gurley. So the Gurley testnet is going to be depreciated. I don't know if that's a follow-up of what happened 1 or 2 weeks ago. So 1 or 2 weeks ago, a project started to monetize the testnet of Gurley by selling them, and that made a lot of people pissed off. So I don't know if that's a reaction to this or if that was planned before, but it's going to be depreciated. And the new testnet that's going to take over is going to be called Holly, HOLLI. So then this last week we had East Denver that just finished. So that's one of the biggest crypto event of the year. And so it has its share of interesting song, like here, for example, for the opening ceremony. There were some nice words about SBF, etc. And the mood was great. So there is no bear market at all for the builders. Everybody was super excited. The mood is super optimistic. So let's listen a little bit. All right, so nice song. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the news of the week. So I'm gonna see if we have any question in the chat, but quickly, if you are a new developer here and you want to learn how you can get into Web3, how you can start your career, check out my free masterclass. I just posted the link in the chat. So let's see who we have in the chat. So we have Ilimunad, hey man, French guy, I guess. Awesome. Thibaut, hey guys. Totally ARC, good morning everyone. So it's on ramping or reserve for crypto is next. Not sure what you're referring to. Nephew for real. Hello, Mr. G. I sent you a DM on Instagram. If you have a couple of seconds to read it, appreciate it. Be very careful on Instagram. I do have an Eat the Blocks account, but I almost do not use it. So it's possible that you sent the DM to someone who impersonate me. So yeah, don't contact me on Instagram. You can send me an email at julian@eattheblocks.com. I can post this in the chat. Eat the Blocks, julian.eattheblocks.com. But yeah, contact me like this. Or apparently you guys were not able to hear my little song. Okay, well, that's too bad. Let me post the link of this in the chat. Where is this? Here. Okay, that's why it doesn't allow it to post. Why is that? Why is that? Okay, well, okay, no, I guess it's fine. THX, a lot of people move from crypto to artificial intelligence. Well, not at East Denver, apparently. The builders are still here, so don't worry about it. Justice, your content is awesome. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Okay, Mr. G, thanks. I will use this email. All right, guys. Well, if you have no more question, no more comment for tonight, we are going to stop here. So thanks everybody for coming for this weekly live stream. Have a good week, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.